Well, Epic has teamed up with The Matrix to show off their new Unreal Engine playable demo. So last year we got a showcase of the Unreal Engine 5 with a woman leaping, diving and flying through what looked like a Tomb Raider-like environment. But this time we've got a playable demo, and it perfectly showcases not only the power of Unreal Engine 5 but also what real next-gen games could look and feel like. Well, today I'm going to jump into The Matrix Awakens and give you my first impressions. Well, first up, it's worth saying that everyone with a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X can experience the demo, so head on over to your store on the platform of your choice and you can download that playable demo. So it's really worth jumping in, as this is the first time that many of us have had the chance to experience Unreal Engine 5 in our hands. Well, the demo is split into a few distinct parts. You've got the opening cinematic with Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss, who play Neo and Trinity in The Matrix, and they're speaking to the camera. Second up, you've got the car chase sequence. Then finally, we've got a city to explore, which we can either do by walking or flying, or you can get in a car. In the first sequence, it's hard to tell what's being rendered in the engine or what's actual footage. So we've got a couple of versions of Neo, with Keanu Reeves talking about the innovations of the first Matrix movie. You've got Carrie-Anne Moss, she then walks in, duplicated into hundreds of similar character models, all walking in sequence. We're then thrown into the car chase sequence with Neo and Trinity in front of the car, and Io in the back, and you play as that character. So she straps on a gun, it's time to start defending your car, shooting out the tyres of oncoming vehicles. So agents, they're jumping onto the cars and trying desperately to get you. So you've got to do your best to shoot out the tyres or blow up the engines with a few well-placed shots. So here you've got some new tech on display. So the character model for Io is created with something called MetaHuman. So Epic released another playable demo with this character creation tool a while back, but seeing it here in action against the other character models of Neo and Trinity is really impressive. In terms of the gameplay itself, it's all rather simple. So it's kind of like Virtua Cop, and it reminded me of something that Sega would have put out in the arcades in the 90s, however with updated state-of-the-art graphics. So you've got the highways, the cars, the characters, and the textures and the lighting are on a whole new level that we just haven't seen before. The whole scene looks like it could have come from a movie, and there is a slight uncanny valley feeling to some of the dialogue moments, but it's really impressive nonetheless. So while the shooting sequence may feel like it's on rails, this is actually being rendered in an open world. So the cars flipping, the explosions, and it's all being calculated in real time using Epic's Chaos physics system. So if you run through the demo multiple times, you're going to get slightly different results in the action, even if the outcome is relatively the same. And it's all really impressive, and the description here doesn't really do it justice. It's best to see it with your own eyes if you can. Well, the final part of the demo you might like to hear is much more relaxing. You're just flying or walking around a huge city, or you can drive too. So this part of the demo is rendered using something called Nanite. This is an extreme detail system created by Epic for use with Unreal Engine 5, and it promises infinite levels of detail with no pop-in. So the objective of the demo here is to show a densely populated open world, so you've got hundreds of buildings, pedestrians and cars. Well, Nanite works with another technology called Lumen. So this is Unreal Engine 5's real-time global illumination system, and it takes advantage of the ray tracing capabilities of the new consoles to deliver high-quality reflections and light shadows. So Epic also uses something called TSR, and that's temporal super resolution, and that injects data from previous frames into the current one to improve the quality. And that really helps with the performance, given this is all very processor intensive. So The Matrix Awakens is perhaps the most impressive demo of Unreal Engine 5 to date. So the fact it's been released as a downloadable demo that we can play is absolutely fantastic. I loved the videos of the demo last year, but I just wanted to get my hands on it, and now we can do that with this demo, and it's super impressive. So hardly any of the new titles for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 have been showcasing the true capabilities of these new consoles. So Demon's Souls on the PlayStation 5 may be the best looking game I've played in the last 12 months, but this demo is on another level altogether. When you think about what could be created with this technology for true next generation games, it gets me really excited. So what we're seeing at the moment in games is the cross-generation games. Whether it be on Xbox or PlayStation, they're transitioning their audience from either the Xbox One to the Series S and X, or the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5. So God of War, Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Elden Ring, Halo Infinite, pick a game that's come out recently. All of these games are made for the cross-generation purpose. And they don't want to leave those millions and millions of customers with old consoles behind. But soon, very soon, developers are going to start to release games backed by Unreal Engine 5, and that is going to be the true start of the next generation of gaming. Well, that is my look at the Matrix Awakens and the Unreal Engine 5 demo. I really think you should give it a go, so download it right now on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series S and X. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.